in a group like a gang of birds, I make them flop.
We're here with Young Zeek, CEO, and we're talking about his project, Death Before Dishonor, Volume 2, Return of Young Zeek. What's up, Zeek? How are you?
I'm blessed. It's another day. Enjoying the city. You enjoying the ride?
I am. I haven't been on here in a long time.
It's my first time on a big boat, so I'm enjoying it. I know it's kind of loud, but I wanted a different setting, so that's why I chose.
So this is your fifth mixtape. When was your last mixtape? When you come out with your last mixtape?
I think it was had to be 2000. Matter of fact, it was beginning of 2014, and Say Hello to the Bad Guy. That was my last mixtape.
Okay, so then why a break? Because in today's music industry, people come out with mixtape albums back to back. Why did you take a break between your last project?
Honestly, I had a lot of personal issues going on. A lot of things I had to handle. A lot of things I had to separate from the music. And I didn't have a lot of time to just lock in and just do music or concentrate on what I wanted to do, or get on the road and promote and do a lot of stuff. So this is like the rebirth of me finally saying I'm stepping away from that and giving my all to music again. So it's a blessing. It's truly a blessing, and I just got right with God. And it's a good thing just to know where you want to be.
The next station is Millender Center.
What are you looking to accomplish with this mixtape that you haven't accomplished with your other four? Like, how is this one going to be different for you?
I would think, actually, this is the first, this project is basically all the projects in one. And it's just basically solidifying my spot that I'm here and I'm not going nowhere. You know, I want to be in that talk of artists, who's good, who's doing good music. I want to be that guy that people talk about. So I'm just solidifying my spot. And this time is more focused. I ain't going nowhere. So I can never say I was inconsistent with music. I was inconsistent after the music, as far as the grinding, touring, and, you know, not taking shows. You know, I'm back 100% now. Where I need to.
So would you say your fans, what were they missing in the first four mixtapes?
The next station
Why do they need to be reviewed?
Financial District.
Honestly, I would say they was missing more me. I mean, when I first started doing the music, people knew I could do it already. And I think people wanted to personally know what was going on. I don't really let too many people in because I'm not into letting everybody into that circle or that space that I have. So I think people wanted to know more about Young Zeek. They already knew I could do the music. That's a given. But they wanted to know personal stuff. What was going on? Why was he taking these breaks? Where was all these emotional drops coming from? So I think, you know, people wanted that more. They wanted more of me because they wanted to be more connected. So that's what I'm doing. I'm connecting with the people a little bit more on this project and further on down the line. You know, it's gonna be a good thing.
Okay, so Death Before Dishonor is really opening up.
Definitely, it's all in me. Every project I done did is basically all in one. I give you more personal, just all around me. It's a body of me. You know, from Death Before Dishonor Volume 1, Dead Presidents, Black Magic, Say Hello to the Bad Guy. It's everything in one. It's good music, but it's not watered down. It's all me. So, you know, that's why I really brought out this project first before I brought out an album. You know, so it's a good thing.
What did you collaborate on in the project?
Do it over.
Did I yell?
Come on, do it over.
So, what did you collaborate on the project?
Honestly, this is more of like a personal project, but royalty gang members from Mac Millie, KO from the Color, to Mac Murdoch, my boy War, and my big bro Skrill from the Color. I ain't really do too much collaboration because this is really more of my project, so I ain't really do too much collaborations, but more just, you know, I just kept it more in-house.
Okay. So, you mentioned Highland Park. I know you're from Highland Park. Why don't you tell the viewers where Highland Park is, what Highland Park is, and why is it important to you in your music?
Well, yeah, Highland Park is a city within a city. That's all I can say.
It is. Right inside of Detroit, right?
Exactly. What is it? Right off the 6 mile. I mean, what Highland Park represents means to me. I mean, it is me. I mean, that's where I grew up from. I learned everything from Highland Park, from the good to the bad. Highland Park is very important to me because we were always, we wasn't given those opportunities that everybody else got. Because if you was from Highland Park, the opportunities were small. People didn't really think that you could make it out of Highland Park. So for a guy like me, not saying that I made it, but the levels that I'm taking myself up, it feels good. And it feels good to go back to that community and help out my people, because that's what my heart is at. It's going to always be there. You know, I know everybody in Highland Park. I ain't saying at one time Highland Park was divided, but that's still home for me. No matter wherever I go, I still hold my city down. So Highland Park is just, that's where my energy comes from. From the good, to the bad, to the struggle, to the positive, it all goes from Highland Park. That's where it starts, that's where the foundation is. Yeah, that's all.
So, what inspires you?
This is the station.
What inspires me the most? It would have to be two things: life and my kids. My kids are my everything. I want to build that foundation for them that I didn't have, and give them a different type of structure. Because I'm doing stuff past music. In life itself, just learning how to evolve, learning how to change, learning how to adapt to different environments. Life throws some curveballs your way. You gotta know how to adapt to certain things and learn how to change certain things. So just life, kids, and just, you know, just growing as an individual. You know, I got to do, when I took a step back from music, I did a lot of soul searching. To come back to music, it took a lot for me because I had a lot of stuff going on, and personally that actually drained all my energy. So for me to come back to this music because I love it so much, it's a blessing. So life and my kids, really just family. That's my motivation.
And how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music my whole life. I mean, I always been around music. I mean, when I was a kid, I was making up little songs, playing around. But it all started at my boy K.O. house on a karaoke machine. It's funny that I remember that.
So that's when you decided to actually, that you were good enough to record yourself.
Yeah, the karaoke machine made it happen. I don't know why. A lot of people say they start from karaoke machine, but I started actually from a karaoke machine. That's when I first started rapping. So, yeah.
Okay, now with the years that you have under your belt as an underground hip-hop artist, what would you say is the most valuable lesson that you've learned being in the game?
Knowing your business and not having a lot of people around you that, I would say, less friends, more business partners, more strong people around you that can hold your own. Because when you're doing business and you're trying to carry everybody else, you tend to start sinking because they're sinking. And know your business, paperwork wise. You gotta know your numbers. You gotta know your worth. So when you're doing this music, don't do it for the money, but do it for your worth. Know your worth. Know your business. And just know, you know what I'm saying, know your strengths and know what you're supposed to be doing. So that was my main thing. You know, I was so into trying to help everybody out, trying to bring everybody up, but at the same time, I mean, they was plotting at the same time. They was plotting on my downfall. The people I thought I was helping, they was plotting on me at the same time. So more I'm blessed people around me, more business people around me, you know, I pay attention to a lot more.
Who is Zeek the businessman? Tell me about your business ideas. Like
This is the Times Square
Zeek the
station.
businessman. YoungZeek.com, multi-game clothing. I'm actually writing up treatments for movies right now. I'm writing my first actual book. And I'm just writing a lot of ideas. Like I said, my mind is everywhere. It ain't just with music because I'm always involved. You know, we was talking about the arts and stuff like that, and just taking the photography and actually getting the motivation, speaking with these kids and different little programs that I want to put these kids in, because that's where the future is. That's where the foundation is. And if I can get to them early, it'll be a blessing, because they're going to lay the foundation for the next generation and the next generation. So I'm trying to break chains. You know, I'm trying to build up positive energy and stuff like that. So, you know, that's where I'm at. You know, anything that's going to bring that positive light, charity events, that's what I'm all involved in. So I got a lot of stuff going. I'm trying to put myself in everything.
Yeah, what you said earlier was that you're trying to build an empire.
Yes.
And that's going to take a lot. So in your team, are you currently looking for it? Do you already have your team set up for the empire?
Well, actually, I have some people. Me and my boy Mac Millie, we build KO and Mac Murdoch and my boy Tim and my brother A1 and my brother C Guns. That's really the core right there. We all build it, and now when we add on, you know, it has to fit. It has to fit that core right there. You have to fit. So I'm not just adding anybody. I'm not just adding any artists. I'm not just adding any business. But you have to fit, because I have to personally know that your energy is positive. I have to personally know that you're trying to build with us and not destroy us. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit different. I don't care if you're my friend. You just can't just be a part of what I'm building, because it could be negative that you're trying to bring. I have been a part of that. I've been part of guys that I knew my whole life that really turned out not to be the people that I wanted around me. So now I need the positive energy. I need the positive thinking, and I need guys to have, you know, futuristic plans, and then they evolve. I'm growing, so a lot of people are not growing. So the people I want around me, they got to think broad, you know, think outside the box. That's the type of people.
Vision.
Yeah, vision, exactly. So that's really what I'm building right now. And yes, we are trying to add on, but we're gonna add the right pieces, not just to add the right pieces. So that's my main.
What do you think of the music industry today? The mainstream music industry?
Oh man, honestly, I don't listen to too much rap. People scared to be themselves. Everybody raps the same. There's no type of
The next station is.
there's no type of what am I trying to say? I'm trying to when you're speaking about something, there's no type of substance in the music no more. I feel like everybody's having a good time right now. If that's the case, then where's the struggle? Like, there ain't too much real music out there. We don't really got the Dear Mamas and stuff like that. We don't got the music that we can relate to on so much. Everybody don't got $1 million. Everybody don't got fancy cars and stuff like that. So it's crazy, but I don't really relate to the music nowadays. I mean, what I hear on the radio a lot of times, I don't bash people music, I don't put people down. It's just not my taste. I don't feed off that energy and stuff. They don't have the Andre 3000s and stuff like that. So I don't rock with it too much.
Would you consider yourself a trailblazer? Is that what you're looking at doing?
Like a trendsetter? Yeah. I would actually say that. I would definitely say that, because I'm in my own lane and I don't just rap about one thing. You know, you can never just put me in actually one category or type of music. I actually rap about everything. So I actually am setting the trends to be yourself. When you're doing this music or whatever you're doing, don't be scared to be yourself. I mean, you might be judged, but at the end of the day, you're doing you. And that's how I feel. I'm doing me. Nobody can ever say he's doing something else. No, I'm telling you my story. I can't tell you somebody else's story. I'm telling you my story. So yeah, I am setting that trend. Being yourself. That's who I am. So.
What do you listen to? Like, what's playing at your crib?
You know, my kids, my family, they ask me that a lot. Well, you rap. Why you listen to I listen to old school R&B. A lot of jazz. I listen to Lil Pop, Lil Max B, Crazy Bone. I listen to a lot of cats that people ain't listening to, but I listen to people that actually know how to do music. So, I don't know. A lot of R&B though. I listen to a lot of old school music. Stuff I can vibe to and get my mind right.
So, I heard that you almost didn't do this project. That you almost decided not to do it. Why?
Well, I would say I was at a crossroads with myself. I didn't know if I wanted to do music. I'm not a TV watcher, but if you pay attention to the people that's getting signed nowadays, I'm not dogging nobody out, but the talent level is so low nowadays. It's like they would rather, it's like the industry wants people with no talent, and the people that do got talent, we don't want them. And it kind of conflicted me because a lot of people are robots nowadays. They only pay attention to what's hot nowadays. They only gonna follow, even if the music don't make any sense. I'ma follow them. I'ma do what everybody else do. So I actually didn't want to bring out no project just because I ain't robotic. I started to read a lot more books. I wanted to go into a different direction in music. I actually want to travel the world and start finding out like different cultures and people and stuff like that. So I wasn't really in the mindset of doing music like that. So, you know, I guess I just love music. That's why I did another project. But that wasn't my mindset when I was that.
So with your 5th mixtape coming out, everybody in the streets are expecting an actual original album. Can you tell us anything about that original album?
Oh, that CWO. I'm actually working on that right now. We pushing the Death Before Dishonor 2 all summer. And I should have a single out for that project. If not the end of this year, beginning of next year. But I'll have
end of next year I'll have. Go.
Well, around the end of next year, I'll have a single out. I mean, I got a lot of music already that can fit that project, but my mindset changes every minute, so, you know, you never know. I might do a lot more new songs for this project, but I will have an original album out by next year. By next year for sure. It'll be a minute for another, it'll be a minute for another mixtape, but I will be putting out my original stuff soon. Real soon.
I'ma drink till I throw up. After that, I'ma roll up. Tell niggas to grow up. No love when you owe us. How the fuck could you hold us? Gunshots ain't no Folgers. We tryna mold us.